NEDA representative, wala po dito. DNR is not also around. Supporting these members are the support staff. May I introduce you to Attorney Lino Sandil, who is also the Council Secretary of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Parañaque. Attorney Melanie Malaya, she is the Human Resource Head and at the same time the BPLO Head of the city. Attorney Kian John B. Shoko of the City Legal Office is the Assistant Head of the office. And Attorney Arvin Tapia, Attorney 4 of the City Legal Office. Moving on, there are also members of the Technical Working Group as mandated by the ordinance and by the executive orders issued by the City Mayor. First is Engineer Agustin Guarzon. He is the head of the Inspection and Enforcement Division. Second is Engineer Albino Maglinte. He is the Annual Inspection Head of the Building Office. Our City Engineer, Engineer Asen S. Malyari. Ando po siya. Our Building Official, Architect Elmore Vita. Our Special Project Head of the City Planning Office, Engineer Antonio Lucenas. And our Executive Assistant and Head of the Special Investment District, Mr. Benjamin Arroyo. So yun po ang mga tao na constitute po ng members ng PPPSC, support staff, and the technical working group. Palakpakan po natin sila lahat. Thank you very much. So moving on, as stated and as mentioned by our chairman, Mr. Fernando Soriano, invitations were sent to the experts on reclamation. And individually, they were sent letters, and also a publication was made in 2 newspapers of general circulation. And there were 14 whom we identified as those that may be experts and can assist us in better understanding of the project that we are or we are not to embark into. And they are, allow me to mention their names. From the NEDA, Secretary Arsenio M. Balikasan. He sent a letter to us. And we will show you later on the contents of that letter. And we'll read to you the contents kasi po hindi niyo po makikita. So allow me to proceed. Engineer George Carvajal of the Tricor Solutions, he will not be able to come. Engineer Ramoncito C. Jimenez of the DPWH, while he may not be able to come, the DPWH, the Department of Public Works and Highways, also sent us a letter signed by no other than the Secretary himself, Secretary Rogelio L. Singson. Likewise, we will be showing to you the letter and we'll read to you the contents para po mabasa niyo rin po yung, maintindihan niyo po ang kanyang sinasabi po dito sa atin sa PPPSC. Meron din po tayong inimbita na si Attorney Michael Drake Machas of the DENR EMB. And he said that he will be sending a representative today. May I know if the representative is already here? So wala pa po. Architect Felino Palafox Jr. of UP-MSI but cannot attend. Director Asis Perez of the BFAR. Our invitation left unanswered. Hindi naman po in-ignore siguro, no? But we can safely assume that he will not be able to attend today. Dr. Kelvin Rodolfo, and I understand Dr. Kelvin Rodolfo is out of the country, but in lieu of him, nandito po si Dr. Giovanni Tapang of the UPMSI to represent him and or his office, no? Nandito po si, nakita po, nandito po si Dr. Tapang, no? Meron din po tayong inimbita na si Engineer David G. Sanchez of the PICE, still looking for a representative. I hope he will be able to send one. Engineer Cesar Siador of the DNR-ENB, we were told that he was transferred already to DNR Region 2, so he would not be able to come. Dr. Fernando Siringan of the UPMSI cannot attend due to a conflict of schedule. Dr. Renato Yusolidog of the Philbox, hindi po siya makakarating, pero po nagpadala rin po siya ng sulat. Yung sulat na yan po natin, i-display natin dito sa PowerPoint natin at babasahin ko rin po ang contents ng letter na yan for the better understanding and full disclosure to all of you. Dr. Danilo Citerante of the De La Salle University, he will be coming. May I know if he is already here? He is an expert in hydraulic engineering. Tayo na po natin. Ano po? Engineer Maxima M. Kimbao of the MMDA, nandito po ang taga Metro Manila Development Authority na si Lord Dili? Engineer Nancy Rosinario po, no? And then Dr. Paulo Algazaren of the PDA Design Center, wala pong response ang aming invitation. As I promised, meron po tayong ipipresenta. Unahin na po natin itong mga sulat na pinadala sa atin ng DPWH Secretary Singson at ng National Economic Development Authority by Secretary Balikasan, and also the letter sent to us by our PVOX Director, Mr. Renato Solidum Jr. So allow me please to sa DPWH. Ipipresenta po namin to on as-they-come basis. Dumating po kasi sa amin yung sulat ng ating DPWH noong May 5, 2014. Dumating po ang sulat ng ating PVOX noong April 23, 2014 at ang NEDA noong April 28, 2014. Please do note, in respect to the NEDA, that we also have them supposedly as a member, as an observer of the PPPSC of the city. Kaya na po explain din po niya kung bakit hindi rin sila nagpapadala ng representative. So, pakiano nga. Hindi niyo po mabasa, pero ito po ang sulat ng ating mahal na secretary ng DPWH. Allow me to read that to you. Medyo mahaba lang po, pero maganda po yung marinig rin. By the way, these proceedings are minuted. These are recorded. Just to say, similar to what happened before, meron po tayong minutes ng meeting na yan, ng proceedings na yan, at meron po rin the time tape recorded. Okay, allow me. May 5, 2014, Fernando C. Soriano, PPPSC Chairman, Parañaque City. Dear Mr. Soriano, this refers to your letter inviting from DPWH a representative to talk about our official position on reclamation projects, particularly at the Manila Bay area last April 29, 2014. Though we were not able to attend the said meeting, we would like to give the requested guidance for reclamation projects. So ito po ang kanilang guidance na binibigay po sa PPPSC. Number 1, full feasibility study. All reclamation projects are environmentally sensitive and thus must be supported by a full-blown feasibility study that underwent comprehensive social, technical, legal, institutional, and most of all, environmental impact analysis. Number 2, public consultations. Though we know that this should be part of a feasibility study, we cannot overemphasize the need to consult every stakeholder in a proposed project site. Number 3, an environmental compliance certificate. As a result of 1 and 2, the city must be able to secure